sharp little ball here. And he's managed to get free.
Oh, what is happening? What's happening? I don't know what I don't know what happened.
That was a given.
I don't know what happened.
My sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of him.
I don't know what happened.
England have broken through. And a chance! He has done it!
I don't know what happened.
In a trice, and they are soaring!
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
England are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Now it's Ruben Neves. Can he get onto this? Yamal picks it up out wide. He's cut it out. And it's hoisted clear. Aims beyond the defence. And he's there to belt it away. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. It's a pretty loose pass. Rodri. And it's Ruben Neves.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Royce. Ambitious ball here. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Goes for a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Matheus Cunha. Kupchu. Nicely intercepted. Iniesta. He's through here. He's on it. Can he get away? Oh, no, it's an own goal!
I don't think he knew too much about it, Peter. It comes off him awkwardly.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
He's picked his way through. Decent chance! No, he couldn't get hold. And this could be the final action of the first half. Defending of the desperate Varane. And he shoots! Now, who's going to be first to this? Now it's Mbappe. Knocks it into space. Great ball if he can get there.
Ah.
Well, there's the clearance. And there is the half-time whistle. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal, the difference at half-time. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half this.
Well, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Ah!
A certain sixth sense. Bastoni. Vinicius Junior. Foot in. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Now it's Royce. Looking for the run. Well measured. Koundé. Now it's Yamal. Referee's given a throw. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Now it's Yamal. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Koundé. So can they find a way to turn around this deficit? Vinicius Junior. And the ball is out of play. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Ruben Neves. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Now it's Yamal. Great defending, strong and determined. Just about up to the hour now. Now it's Kukçu. Oh, sweet feet. Kukçu!
Hey!
Oh, that was nice, but not quite the support required.
Kukçu deserves a lot of credit for his
Oh,
runs.
gosh.
The passers will always have an option with him.
I mean...
On the field, number 22.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 22, Iniesta. Number 19,
Kukçu with a short one.
coming on the field.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
He's in plenty of space here. And it's hoisted clear.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Guardiola gets it away. And now they can spring out of defence.
Ooh.
Nicely weighted ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That is good strength. Some really good ball movement. Nice looking ball. Well read, nice interception.
Oh.
Rodri. Probing pass. Well, that's
Right.
well seen too.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
He has found the way through. Saka. There's the shot.
Ah!
And he hits the net.
Ah!
Better and better. One sweeping move,
Oh.
executed with deadly efficiency.
Gosh.
England are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
England go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
There's the header! And that would have won it.
You could tell he wanted that too. Still, at least he could smile about it, seeing as there are a couple of goals up.
And it's Rice. In with the challenge. Now he's got space here. And no, that was never going to make it. Guardiola. Rice. Now it's Saka. Alvarez. And it's Rice. Oh, cracking ball. Alvarez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, that's a key interception. Rodri. Saka looking understandably energised after his goal. Not the most accurate pass. Rice. Can he get it through? Oh, played through for the wide man. Rodri.
2 added minutes
Rice.
have been indicated.
Oh, easy pickings there.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Can he get on the end of this? Adams gets over and intercepts. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially glaringly wrong. But the result is one that will make them suffer.
And now I'd just like to read out our
How do
fan
you look back on the
club
game then,
members
Jim?
celebrating their birthday.
Hazard cannot play this one. Trigger Hazard.
I met her in Ethiopia.
Okay.
Like I said, I was arrested in Kenya for filming.
Okay.
And I didn't want to be arrested again. So I was looking for somebody who was literally doing...
This is wild. An 80-year-old man from England has been sentenced to 16 years in prison after using £2.4 million he won from the lottery to build an underground drug empire, which he built to a valuation of $288 million. What in the Walter White? Pensioner John Spivey, who lives in a quiet rural area just outside of Wigan, won the lottery in 2010. But instead of kicking his feet up and retiring with millions in the bank, the court heard that he decided to purchase a premises, help adapt it, and even bought machinery worth thousands of dollars to make drugs. He then hired 3 men to help out with his operation, one of them being his son. What a great dad. And then for the next decade, John and his small team started flooding the region with millions upon millions of these counterfeit tablets disguised as diazepam. Oh, and on the side, they were also supplying firearms. So eventually, their huge operation was busted. And during the trial, the judge concluded this as the largest production of drugs of this nature that has ever been uncovered by the police. John will be released from prison at the age of 96. Probably gonna run that prison too. This is wild. An 80-year-old man from England has been sentenced to 16 years in prison after using £2.4 million he won from the lottery to build an underground drug empire, which he built to a valuation of
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations...
Mbappe! That's
Mbappe.
quite a threat. And he's being shifted off it. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, that's superb. Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. And the referee has given a free kick just outside the box.
A red card is good, man.
Rijkaard has been sent off for that incident. The referee showed no hesitation in getting out a straight red card.
Well, I suppose the other choice, Peter, would have been to let your opponent score, so he had no other option.
Played into space, and he's straight offside. That's really well cleared. And here's Mbappe. Well, here's one of the standout names of his day, Jim, Dragan Stojkovic.
Yeah, Peter, there was a time when the Balkans produced an incredible number of truly remarkable footballers, and out of them all, he was probably the best, at least technically, I'd say.
Oh, he's been caught napping! Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. No, not quite.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
Rijkaard gets it clear, and he's only too happy to take that back. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Rijkaard with the clearance. Hibbs with the corner, there first. And that's an excellent interception. Can he find the finish? Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Nicely aimed pass. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. Liverpool presented with a golden opportunity here. So the most significant moment of the game. Oh, that's a brilliant save!
Hey!
About just bludgeoned away. Pass somewhat off target. The ball has bounced loose now. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Mbappe. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Can he finish? It's a loose ball. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Serginho is offering a dry smile there.
Corner number 2 then. Can he finish? Oh, easy pickings there. Well, that looks a decent ball. Mbappe receives it in a good position.
Hey!
And they've got rid. Stojkovic. Batistuta proves just a little bit too strong. Oh, just skips past his man. Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him.
And a chance! It's in! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
So we have our breakthrough.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
And the pass is intercepted. Spread it left. In with the challenge. Swung over. Szoboszlai is sporting a guilt. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Hazard has it out wide and in space.
Ah!
Expertly dealt with. Over to the left. He has a look up.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Yaya Toure. And it's Koundé. Oh, it's Batistuta. And no, that was never going to make it. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Done delicately. Barella.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Played out to the left flank. Who played through for the wide man. Serginho does well to get it back. Otto gets over and intercepts. He's picked his way through.
Ah!
That has been slung wide. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. The midway point of the game.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
Liverpool are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Goes down, but nothing given. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Shots! Superb goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
The movement so precise.
Never win it when them.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Liverpool take the lead.
This is the perfect example of how to play.
He rises!
Hey!
That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
This is quite a battle.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
And they're quick to get it back. Out to the left it goes. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Tries to pass it through. Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there. Lovely pass, but can he get... And the shot! It's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Oh!
Just off target. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Hibernian clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Hey!
That pass has been well intercepted. That's a good ball out wide. Somersley, big chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Played in with purpose. Now it's Mbappe. Aims beyond the defence. He won't be happy with that one. Threads one in.
No.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Iniesta will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Schneider. Coming on the
Oh,
field.
that's a key interception.
Number 19.
Oh, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Hibernian clear.
Ah!
Easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And he's picked it up out wide. Mbappe, chance! Oh, good-looking ball. That's a little off target.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now, can they get him away? And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution on the field. Number 9. Batistuta. Coming on to replace him is number 11. Son Heung-min.
And it's De Bruyne. Liverpool are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. He's found a way through. Poor robust challenge.
Substitution.
Hibs have their third corner. That's a decent clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's shifting through the gears here. Tries to play it through. Mbappe!
Ah!
He's cleared it out of harm's way.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
It's a searching pass. Now it's Royce. Foden. Rodri. He's going for goal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Rodri really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
They've played it short. Cook, Chu.
Ah! What they got you do?
On there.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Goes for a shot!
Ah!
Oh, fine stop.
Wow!
Up there, didn't he? That's very well played. Yeah, and the jostling
Gosh!
has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
And it's been taken short. Hibs have the chance to go the other way. He's had it taken off him. Stojkovic was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He'll learn from it.
Ah!
Kept his eye on it, and he's there. Yaya Toure. Plays it out wide. It's a pretty loose pass.
Ah!
He's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, terrible pass. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that's as it goes. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game. After all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Listen, despite the loss, they have to take something from this. I think the coach will have seen things he needs to work on, so I'm sure they have a lot of sorting out to do before the next game, and they can get there.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
How are you now? Because my wife is beautiful face now.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And that gets things running. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defence.
He's having a shot! And that has been clubbed away. Well, that pass isn't the best. Bernardo Silva. Messi. That's been slipped through. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Iniesta. Bernardo Silva. Looking to play him in. Now that's well seen too. Iniesta. And it's lofted through here. And he welcomes it in. Bernardo Silva. Beckenbauer. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Bernardo Silva. Mbappe. Now it's Kokchu. And he's had a hit! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Timber. Still goalless. Cannavaro. Messi. Now Timber. Beckenbauer. And it's Cannavaro. Zinchenko. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Beckenbauer. Now Timber. Mbappe. Beckenbauer. Bernardo Silva. And it's Wilshere. Played out to the left flank. Looking for options for movement. Cannavaro. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Knocks it into space. Hangs in across. Tries to get it clear. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Iniesta. And the counter is on. He's found a way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's had a shot! There it is! There is the breakthrough! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And we have our very first corner. Messi plays it short. Could try cutting inside here. And it's claimed by the keeper. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. That's a cute ball. Cannavaro. And it's Zinchenko. Beckenbauer. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Bale. Zinchenko.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Rodri gets a foot in here. Mbappe! Mbappe! It's a loose ball. Oh, this looks sharp. Wilshere. Now Mbappe. And it's Timber. Tries to play it through. Just eases him off the ball.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Beckenbauer. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Mbappe! Good driving run. Messi. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
And a quick reminder today that
it's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Substitution on the field. Number 21, Mbappe. Coming on the field is
and we're off again.
18, Robert.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Zinchenko. He's through here. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That has ended up in no man's land. Bale. And he shoots! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Liverpool do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
And he's in on goal! And he's managed to get free.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, that's a key interception. Koundé, Liverpool are looking to break at pace. Looking for the run. Nice interception, well timed. Liverpool still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Beckenbauer. Timber. Mbappe. Now it's Wilshere. Zinchenko. Bernardo Silva kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Threads one in. There's the shot! And it's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
So nearly the perfect ball. Liverpool perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Pass somewhat off target. He is through here. Oh, good take in a good area. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And he cuts out the supply. Wilshere. Messi. Kukçu. And this is Iniesta. Can he spark a counter here? Nicely weighted ball. Always onto this. And this is Messi.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Substitution on the field. Number 19, Royce. Coming on to replace him is...
And that's another
number
throw.
20, Messi. Substitution on the field. Number 22, Iniesta. Coming on the field is number 8, Hazard.
That has not gone well. Distributed tidily. Tries to pass it through. And this is Lewandowski. Liverpool will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. It's a pretty loose pass. And that is as far as they're going to go. That has been cut short.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can...
Shapes to shoot! Relentless! Just relentless!
Goal!
And the lead is extended
After 84
still
minutes
further.
is number
Look, that was a
14,
technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Number 16.
And now he has two.
Coming on to replace him is number 15.
A case now of complete control. Bernardo Silva. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's going for goal! Oh, that is rather wayward. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. The message is clear. None shall pass. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Zinchenko. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Passing is crisp and sharp. Hazard. Nicely shaped ball. Not the most accurate pass. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Well, you know, Peter, the brains of this particular team's operation is Pep Guardiola, someone who can dictate the tempo, and his appreciation of the game is a step above most.
Yeah, he's a thinking man's footballer, isn't he?
Indeed, and I'm really looking forward to watching him.
Guardiola. Looking to play him in. Well read, nice interception. De Bruyne. Deftly out wide. And no, that was never going to make it. Zanetti. Some really good ball movement. Royce. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Iniesta. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That has been slung wide. Well, that pass isn't the best. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. And it's De Bruyne. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. De Bruyne. It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. Asensio. Ah, he's given it away. And he's got the beating of his man. Shot, surely! It's off target and by quite a way.
Iniesta definitely took on the run with considerable swagger until he shot.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. It's a really well-measured ball. He's found a way through. Zanetti can get it clear.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then.
Shapes to shoot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
De Bruyne actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Liverpool with the corner, there first. Iniesta with the short one. And this is De Bruyne. Shoots! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. And that has left him in a heap. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. That's been cut out, well played. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And here's Mbappe. Kukçu. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Lookman. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Koundé kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And he's picked out the run. Real chance! And it's a goal! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Liverpool are in front now, the game's only goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the task, Peter, did he?
Back in, there's the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Barcelona certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Knocks it into space. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well timed, excellent interception. Played back in. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. That is ended up in no man's land. He's picked his way through. Kurkcu, Yamal. Threads one in. Not the most accurate pass. Rijkaard. And it's De Bruyne. And here's Royce. And here's Mbappe. And he's running through. Oh, shooting chance! It's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Liverpool go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. And he's managed to get free. Can he finish? Rijkaard, and he's had it nicked away. Kurkcu. Yamal, Barcelona looking to pass their way through. And that's been won straight back. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. And that has put paid to that. Aimed beyond the defence. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Zanetti could try cutting inside here. Terrific header! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Iniesta. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And it's made its way... Mbappe! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Somewhat off target. Rijkaard. Guardiola. Now it's Mbappe.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Mbappe has got himself a free kick.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 9 será reemplazado por el dorsal 8.
Barcelona making another change here.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
60 minutes played. Lookman receives it in and he shoots! Oh, taken with style! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
Oh, we have a...
Oh, no, this does not look good. He's shifting through the gears here. De Bruyne. Oh, look at the space here. Looking for the run. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Now, can they get him away? Back into the middle. De Bruyne.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 10 será sustituido por el dorsal 17.
So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. And the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Hazard is offering a wry smile there.
So, their fourth corner of the game. Messi plays it short. Messi goes for the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed not. Takes a shot! He has done it! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can come into it, and it didn't.
This has become one superb game of football.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
That's an imaginative pass. And it's Zanetti. It's a good spell of possession, this. And Batistuta! Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly.
And he's following up! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Played into space, and he was quick to react. He won't be happy with that one. Marquinhos makes the interception. Deep into stoppage time. Guardiola has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
You just can't argue with the referee there, Peter. He spelt it out for him earlier.
Now that looks a decent ball. Guardiola. And that is as far as it goes. Liverpool can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Well, Massimo Ambrosini is certainly someone with a very, very impressive track record.
Yeah, both as a winner and leader, multiple European and league titles.
And he seems to do it all. Fiore! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Chiellini. He's shifting through the gears here. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Iniesta is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Well, that is a good challenge from him. Iniesta. Well, they can break here. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Aimed beyond the defence. Rijkaard cuts it out. And it's Royce. Kukçu. He's picked his way through. Van Nistelrooy. Oh, that's a key interception. It's a really well-measured ball. And they've got a throw. Showing great feet there. De Bruyne. It's a pretty loose pass. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Great vision. Now it's Iniesta. Quarter of an hour played. And it's Iniesta. Iniesta going full steam ahead down the left flank. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now it's Doué. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Lovely bit of skill. Fiore's cross. He's had a shot! He's hit it first time.
That's unlucky. The idea was really smart for me, and he's had a good go at it.
Rijkaard gets it away. Gets a good foot in there. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. That's been cut out, well played. Liverpool so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Molina. Threads one in. Now he's got space here. And he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Locatelli. Doué. Now it's Doué. He's got away.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Out of play for a throw. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Ball driven towards the far post. And the shot! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. They'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Now this could be... Chance for a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And it's been taken short. And this is De Bruyne. And De Bruyne! It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. Chiellini. And it's Molina. Due. Locatelli. Fiore. Van Nistelrooy. Someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Oh, that was vital. Gets to show off his quick feet. Looking to play him in. Pass somewhat off target. Chance! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, it's fallen loose again. He's scored. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Iniesta gets his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
Nicely weighted ball. That is good alertness. Good running, strong and purposeful. Due. Marquinhos gets rid without sophistication. And it's Locatelli. Locatelli with the slide tackle there. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, that's clever. Applies the finish! Off the post! And it's half-time here. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And De Bruyne! And he hits the net! And the game is well and truly turned on its head! And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Liverpool go into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. And here's Van Nistelrooy, decent chance! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Van Nistelrooy really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Fiore. Liverpool needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Can he finish?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Due proves just a little bit too... Shot, surely! Oh, he's been flattened there. And he's quick to get it clear again. Neymar. Neymar! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Molina. Nicked it back promptly. He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Mbappe. And he's great chance!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
This looks promising. They're back in possession and ready to go again. He has found the way through. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Timber. Now Fiore. Koundé kept his eye on it, and he's there. Doué. Now, can they get him away? Flashes, terrific header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Iniesta plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Fiore. Rijkaard spots it and intercepts. Now it's Iniesta. Looking for options for movement. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Doué.
Oh, really well played.
And Rossini.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Tries a shot! And the lead stays intact, just.
Oh, what a moment for him, Peter. He'll be losing sleep over that one tonight.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 4.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 5.
That's been one straight back, and it's Hazard. Oh, that's delightful. That's a nicely shaped ball. Rafinha! It's bounced back off the post. It's a chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Turns and goes back. Takes a shot! It's in! And this is getting better and better. Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. And as you can see, we've already started here. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things. And so Kane! That is ended up in no man's land. And it's Alexander-Arnold.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Looking for options, for movement. Searching pass he's played there. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Marquinhos, lovely pass, but can he get there? Mbappe is onto this. And he's had it nicked away. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Pass somewhat off target. Marquinhos. First quarter of an hour gone. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's made its way to him. He's gone for goal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
Liverpool with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Iniesta with the short one. Chance for a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Iniesta. Pass is just off target. Now it's Messi. Tries to play it through. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And a chance! Oh, it's gone in! There is the breakthrough. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Number 21, Kylian Mbappe.
Liverpool penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Shoots! He's done very well to get to that.
Rodri actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. Iniesta goes short. Distributed tidily. And it's Koundé. And he's let fly. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Manchester United are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Royce going face-to-face with his great rival. 15 minutes till half-time. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Koundé pinches it off him. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Bernardo Silva, spread it left. Mbappe receives it in a wide position. Rijkaard, nicely shaped ball. Koulibaly cuts out the pass. Now it's Kane. Mbappe.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Iniesta can see things others simply cannot. Liverpool looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Half-time getting close now. Great vision. Will play through for the wide man. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. No way through. Alonso. Rodri powering forward here. And they win it back again. Now it's Mbappe.
There will be
Nicely
1 minute
weighted
added
ball.
time.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Now it's Mbappe. And that'll be the final action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only
And a
things
quick
lacking.
reminder today to please take
Good to
all
look back on the
deductibles
first 45
located by
minutes.
the entrance
Haven't
gate.
played
Thank
that
you
badly.
very much
Getting
for your
caught again on the
cooperation.
counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that and still very much in this game.
Liverpool can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And the second half gets underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
That's a good ball. Toure did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Can he get on the end of this?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Time and again they are repelled. This looks promising.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Kirkchu, and he's had a shot! It's in! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Number 14.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Now it's Messi. He shifted it to the flank. Well, that pass isn't the best. Xavi Alonso. And it's Bernardo Silva. And smartly reclaimed.
The attendance for
Iniesta.
this match was
Iniesta will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, that's fabulous. Now there's a fun. Can he finish? Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are cruising away. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
A case now of complete control.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Liverpool have hit a quick-fire double here. Now it's Mbappe. Tries to pass it through. That has not gone well. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Knocks it into space. Kukçu is in a really good position out wide. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Rodri gets over and intercepts. Mbappe! He's having a go! That is some save from Kahn! Oh, the keeper's equal to it.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Now that's well seen too. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp. And he's intervened well there. And it's Iniesta. And he welcomes it in. Oh, well played, well played. Koulibaly. Oh, they could be caught out here. And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And that should get the job done. Messi. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And here's Mbappe. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Driving forward. Now it's Kane. It'll be a throw-in.
Substitution.
Mbappe. Liverpool will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. He's shifting through the gears here. Rijkaard, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Substitution in progress.
Rijkaard makes the interception. Azar is wide and looking to get onto this. Now it's Mbappe. Messi. Now it's Mbappe. It's Bernardo Silva. And it's Bernardo Silva. He plays one through. No, that's been intercepted. Yaya Toure. Looking for a runner. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Not the most accurate pass. Marquinhos puts his foot on the gas. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And time is up. Liverpool really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans. Everyone pumped. Takes me back.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle.
Well, there's a big game player, if ever there was one.
Iniesta, universally admired. So what do you expect from him today, Jim?
Well, he's the master of time and space, Peter. He finds those little pockets in dangerous areas, moves the ball forward, taking people in the narrowest of spaces and delivers precision balls. And he does it pretty much better than anyone else. Class.
It's a promising position. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And we have our very first corner. James goes short. And a chance! It's anyone's ball now. Delivers the ball. He's having a shot! He wasn't that far away.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt. All too easy. That's going in strongly.
Saka. Pass somewhat off target. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Can he get onto this? Oh, that's fabulous. A lot of space ahead of him. Gehi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the...
Matwicke! That's got him rattled. Iniesta. Well, this is a terrific run. And it's been played through. And the finish! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
De Bruyne has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
That is good alertness. Now it's Iniesta. Mbappe. Liverpool claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. They've played it short. Liverpool given another corner. It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's found a way past. Royce is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. No goals as yet. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He's picked his way through. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now that's well seen too. Saka. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Konsa kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That's a throw. Now it's Mbappe. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And he was quick to react. Saka is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Looking for the run. Can he latch on to this? He's found a way through. Out of play for a throw. That has not gone well. Nicely shaped ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Lewis Skelly. And Madueke. And he's managed to get free. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Royce. Toure gets over and intercepts. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Now that looks a decent ball, and he's intervened well there. Rice. Now it's Kane. And it's Kukçu. Knocks it into space. Oh, he's found support out wide. He has found the way through. Crossed into the middle. And that should get the job done.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Tries to play it. Shot a goal! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Kane actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. James plays it short. Lewis Skelly. And the shot! Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois! Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. And that's an excellent interception. Iniesta can see things others simply cannot. That is ended up in no man's land.
Minutes has been indicated.
Saka. Now it's Kane. Threads one in. Could try cutting inside here. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Now the cross. And he's there to clear it. This possibly the last play of the half. James with the short one. And we've reached half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, there's one standout, Peter, that needs improving, and that's the passing. All too often it's been found wanting, you know, much to the frustration of everyone around, and I'd go so far as to say that it's the biggest contributor as to why we have the scoreline we do.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. Here we go again. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Marquinhos. Oh, good-looking ball. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. That's a little off target. And here's Mbappe. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were out.
There's the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. He's gone for goal! Oh, that's a waste.
Rice probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Bellingham. Can he get it through? Real chance! Goal! And the second half is off to a flyer. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So we have the first goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Koundé. Royce is in a really good position out wide. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And he's cut it out. And that's going up front in a hurry.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. Liverpool have their third corner. And it's been taken short. Defending was strong and firm. Decent chance! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
A finish of great intel. Oh, he's been caught nap. It's Kane! Oh, taken with style. And again they hit the front. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and they'll get clinical.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Nicely weighted ball. Madueke. And he's had it nicked away. Royce.
This is the time you need that pace.
That is a great pick out. Great chance! Sticks it away! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it.
And the shots! They've done it! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Liverpool get themselves into the lead.
Well, their manager seems...
Saka!
Number 16, Rodri. Coming on to replace him is number 15.
Liverpool will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Now it's Iniesta.
That's good play from him.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Marquinhos gets across to intercept that. Oh, good spread. It's a good run down the left-hand side. De Bruyne powering forward here. Has a look and plays it forward. And Messi! Oh, it's come off the upright. Saka.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And he's picked it up out wide. Madueke showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
There will be
Great
5
vision.
minutes added
That
time.
looks a good ball through. He is through here. And he shoots! And that is wildly off target. Messi hurtling down that right flank. That's a nicely shaped ball. Can he finish? That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
So their fourth corner of the game.
Coming on the field is number 8.
Messi with the short one. Saka. And it's De Bruyne. Oh no, that was never going to make it. That has been cut short. And that is that. Liverpool have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're on the way. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, a player that's very much moulded in the role of the traditional Spanish number 5 is Rodri. He certainly has the sort of physique that would allow him to do the job. He has both the muscle and the brains to provide the creative and defensive support whenever necessary.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. De Jong, not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. And it's Waneri. There they go, hunting in packs. De Bruyne. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rice. Hakimi. Threads one in. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Royce. Looking for options for movement. He might be in here! That's a nicely weighted pass. And that has earned a reprieve. And the finish! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Oh, they could be caught out here. He's found a way through. Shot a goal! And he's following up. He's delivered all right. The breakthrough strike.
Well, winning the ball back that high up the pitch obviously reduces the distance from goal, and it was his pressure that forced the mistake.
Liverpool have taken the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
That has ended up in no man's land. Spread out to the left, and the counter is on. And the shot's on here. Matheus Cunha, and the through ball. He's got away. Decent chance! It's there! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Now this could be a chance. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Waneri. Looks to the other side. Hernandez. Oh no, this does not look good. Van Dijk has got himself a free kick. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
And he's managed to get free. Toure did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Waneri looking to add to his goal. He's a sharp little ball here. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And we have our very first corner. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. And that's been one straight strike one! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
The one Eddie actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Iniesta. Well, that pass isn't the best. Some good work on the right flank here. Waneri. Just 5 minutes left until the break. And it's Rice. Now it's Matheus Cunha. And they're quick to get it back. Pass somewhat off target. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
No, he's not going to get any further than that.
Has been indicated.
We are into overtime. It's come to nothing. Hernandez. Now that looks a decent ball. Looking to play him in. Semenyo in acres of space. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Liverpool are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score.
In the bins provided. Thank you for your cooperation.
And that's the second half started. Strong running down that left flank. Now it's Rice. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Nice looking ball. Mbappe. He's in a good position here. Well, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Good take, and is he in? Mbappe! He's got a goal! And they get themselves in front! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
De Jong. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Rice. He shifted it to the flank.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Ranieri. Rodri producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And now the breakaway. Rijkaard spots it and intercepts. Mbappe. Rice. Now Semenyo. And it's Rice. De Jong. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Just about up to the hour now. Aimed beyond the defence. So much. He's having a shot! It's hit the upright. And it's De Jong. Great vision. Tries a shot! He has done it! It's level again! What a match we have!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Substitution on the field, number 19.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
22.
So all square and not for the first time.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Number 20, Messi. Number 8, Hazard.
Yamal.
Number 11,
Yamal tries making a foray down the right.
Number 18,
He has found the way through.
Lewandowski.
Good ball, good take. It is a corner. Corner number 2 then. Rice with the short one. Kukçu goes long. And now they can spring out of defence. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
He's picked his way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And he's got the beating of his man.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Substitution on the field. Number 14, Kukchu. Coming on to replace him
De Jong.
is number 15,
Running strong and purposeful.
Frenkie De Jong.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Little doubt, that is a foul. And he's quick to get it clear again. Now, can they get him away? That is a crunching tackle. And that has been clubbed away. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team.
Oh, he has stuck it into his own net!
Oh, it's unfortunate. Took a touch off the defender, and that can happen.
Substitution in progress.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Now it's Lewandowski. Valverde. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Matheus Cunha. Now it's Rafael Leao. Koundé was in no mood for any of that. He's in a great position here.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Hazard. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Hazard is fouled. Gravenberg. Looking for a runner. Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner.
All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
They've played it short. Hernandez gets over and intercepts. And that will be it. Liverpool did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass. Your final thoughts, Jim?
I thought it lived up to its billing, Peter. Very competitive, open and entertaining. And a little debating room as to whether the outcome was fair.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.